Alright guys, so today we're going to show off 151 shard cards for Fragpunk. This is going to be interesting. So basically we're going to show you a picture of the card, read what it does, and they made a little video. So let's begin with this one. Weapons are life. Sacrifice your primary weapon to survive a fatal damage once. And here's what it looks like. You come back, but you sacrifice your weapon. Card 2. Heal in Site A. Generates a healing zone in Site A. And then we got... So basically, in the zone, you're going to have being healed, so which is nice. So moving on to the next card is Quick Reload. So reload time is greatly reduced. So that's a pretty nice card too. Next is backup weapon. You can equip another primary weapon to your secondary weapon slot. So you could have two big weapons, which is really nice. Going to the next one. Offense, defense. Swap defenders and attackers. So if you're an attacker and you want to be a defender, play the card, switch sides for one round, and then you go back to normal until it switches normally. Next one is endless battle. If you want a higher time, if you're mostly attacker, but you don't want it when you're defending, because then it'll increase the time basically for the diffuser. But if you're an attacker, you don't want it. A defender, you kind of want it. It's 30 seconds to increase the thing. The next one, Swift Revolution. If you want to be an attacker and you don't want to wait till the whole game to try to win, this will reduce 30 seconds instead of adding it, so make the game shorter. Then the next card is Slight Deletion. Remove one target site randomly. So basically, if you want to make it harder for the attackers to be like, okay, we're going to flank and go to A instead of B. This time, no, they got either A or B is going to be eliminated, and you have to go to one of them. Next one is a clear path. It will change the map, and basically no doors in the level, so where you could open it all. And the next one, if you want to make it tough so your teammates can't heal and minus one of their lancers abilities, medical error, no healing for the enemies. Then we go to the next card, Roger. This one is fun. If you think you want a little extra help to distract the enemies, I guess it could do damage, but it's more, to me, it's more distracting because you will deploy 2 combat bots on your team. So basically, you'll have 2 extra teammates, but they're bots, so they'll disappear quickly, but give a little distraction, makes people waste their ammo, and then you go in and take them down. The next card is Mass Cheetah, a movement speed plus 15 if you want to move quicker. And then if you want another healing card, you got Health Club. Max your HP, adds 25 to your normal health, which is nice. And then the next one, if you don't want to reload your gun, and you have, let's say you have 200 bullets, you don't want to reload it, here's a shard card for you. Full firepower, load all ammo into one mag. So basically, all your ammo in one mag, so you won't have to reload. So don't miss your shots, because if that hits 0, you can't reload because all your ammo is already in it. The next one will affect bullets. Again, basically. Explosive shot. Bullet explodes on impact. Once it hits the target, a little extra damage explode. You want to use a sniper, but you have a hard time aiming for the head. Big heads. Enemies' heads are bigger. And here's what it looks like. I love this shard, that's pretty cool. So it makes it easier to hit your heads. And if you want another heal perk and you're not playing the Manic Lancer, just shoot your teammates with Curse Shot. Shoots teammates to heal them, basically like this. That's actually pretty helpful. Next is Squad Defense. Crouch to reduce 10% recoil and gain 20 damage reduction. So basically, take less damage and reduce your recoil, which is nice. Next, Superfly. If you just want to double jump, here you go. Just double jump. And it's 100%, which is crazy. You want to get your skills replaced over time, then you got Skill Replenisher, replenish over time, which is actually pretty helpful. Next card, what weapon enchant? Enchant a random weapon of each type. So basically, one of the weapons, it doesn't matter which type of the weapon, it will be in assault rifle. There's like a few guns. One of them will be enchanted. Then the next one, sniper. One of them will be enchanted. Not all of them, just one from each category. That's pretty helpful. Next is Part and Flash. This one is just annoying. I recommend not even doing because it could also affect you. Death Rattle. Release a flashbang. So basically, if you die, this happens. Which is a bad... I think it's... If I remember right, it only... hopefully, it affects the enemy that destroyed you. And not your whole... not like a whole smoke grenade thing because no one could see. And if you want to defuse the bomb quicker, why not use Quick Defuse? Diffusing time is 50%, and it's actually pretty fast, which is... You want to change the map again? And make it more fun? Make it a snow area, where snowy landscapes that allow you to slide faster. That's pretty cool. And you want to have a little friend, but also do damage to an enemy? You got Infernal Hound. A fellow hound follows you around, attacking nearby enemies. Like this. He's so adorable, but not to enemies. There he goes. He blows up and does fire damage to him. And if you always want to plant a bomb, you can only plant one bomb still, but if you want to try to be the first one, but someone already takes it, why not add extra converters? Basically, you're just adding more, so more than one person can pick them up. Which this card could play nice with the heal. There is a card, if you pick up the converter, it heals you. So if you have more, like 3 or 4 with this card, each teammate could get one, and they could heal themselves. Next one is Plenty of Ammo. Max size and ammo is increased by 25. So basically you can still reload multiple times, but they'll just have more ammo in the size, which is nice. Now a funny one, Turtle Back. Equip a turtle on your back to block coward shots so they can't shoot you from behind. And here's what it looks like. You have a little plushy turtle protecting you. Next is the Eye of the Reaper. Converters expose nearby enemies after planted, so you gotta watch them. Here's what it looks like. So you plant. Reveal enemies if they're trying to camp there, and you can take them out. Or just defend, not really camp, but basically that. This one is Birdman, false lure when in mid-air. In my opinion, this is just you being an easy target, and this is what it looks like. See, like that? You're an easy target to get shot at, so probably not the best. It's pretty cool to use, but not the best. Next one is Ricochet, up to 3 times, and here's what it looks like. It just bounces, so could hit an enemy, which is pretty cool. Next is Portable Detector. Detect enemy gadgets nearby. So if you hit it, you just see enemies things, so you won't get blasted by a turret like you usually do. Next is Freeze Bullet. You could just decrease enemy speed, which is nice. Throw in the explosive specialty into it. Explosive damage is 20%, so if you use Broker or anything explosive, here's a card for you. Next one, bigger and badder. Now this one's terrifying. We actually increase size damage during temper, and here is what it looks like. Basically, it does a lot more damage. It does 50 to 100 damage, so that will be good for the Lancer that throws multiple bombs at once. Next is bullet upgrade. Improved pistols that launches projectiles like this. Not bad. Next is long dash. Just charge melee attack and your distance will go more. Next, you got iron head. Headshots don't cause bonus damage, so you still get damage, but you won't get bonus damage. It'll just be the same as body shot because they have a helmet on. Next, drops double rewards. Large bounty times 2 instead of just 1. Your next card is emergency thing. When under attack, movement speed is 20%, which is nice. Going down, next is Eagle Eyes. Explodes all enemies' line of sight like this. So when you see them, you could... That's pretty nice. Next is in double shard points get in the round. So this basically means more things for a card. Beauty sleep is you heal, but you fall asleep. Like this. It's a funny heal, but you actually heal really fast when you sleep. Like, that's pretty cool. Next is close encounters. Basically, both teams will start with melee, and it'll take away your abilities and take away your main weapon, so that's a pretty fun one. Next is chain reaction. Bullet generates a chain lightning like this. So you damage both people. Dragon breath. Shotgun deals extra fire damage, so you'll have to use a shotgun and you'll get fire damage. And then Clotech, teammates can choose the same Lancers, so you could have 2 Lancers that are the same, because you could only usually pick one, but with this you could pick more than one. Next is Regenerate Therapy, which is regain HP slowly. Next is Blade Master, grants you a blade allowing you to block bullets, so basically just using this and then blocking. And then finishing the person off, which is pretty cool. Next is Cloak and Plant. So basically you'll get plants like those, and you turn invisible. And next is Muscular Weakness, and it's projectiles fall faster. So basically their abilities will fall faster. Like that, instantly. So wouldn't it be helpful for you? Stealthy Start. For the 30 seconds of combat, cannot be exposed. Basically you will be safe for 30 seconds. Next one is another heal one. But this one's fun. I'm just gonna let it do it. Oh no, you're hurt. There you go. Just lay an egg and heal. I love that card too. Safety glasses will reduce the blinding effect. So if you're sick of getting blinded, here it is. This one I was talking about with the one that does more converters. This one's Dr. Converter. Heal nearby teammates when carrying the conversion. Next is Return to Center. When damaged for the first time, enemies are teleported to their spawn point. So basically you just shoot them and then they go back to the thing. Headshot Master, just damage increase. Take your time, will convert timer to 10. You really don't want to do that. This one's funny. Tear off your health bar, swapping health with your target Lancer like this. So basically you just switch health and then finish him off. So that's pretty cool. Next is a blow up black hole thing. It'll just trigger a trap like this. That's nice. Next is Vampire Knight. Grant vampire powers. The powers evolve after the team deals enough damage. Stealth Notice. Will enemies explode themselves when they enter or exit invisible by skills. This one will add extra sight. This one will give you any weapon for free once. Throw the plant. Converter plants itself when thrown into the plant site. Interesting. So if you throw it, oh, that does plant. That's what it did. Okay. Shotgun charge. Shells 1 ADS. Then marksman weapon, reduce recoil and remove fire rate limit with this card. Let them hear you. The louder. Increase movement speed while using voice chat. See, here's the thing about this. This card is not really helpful. A lot of people don't use voice chat in this game, so that's interesting. This one's cool. Respawn as zombie one, so basically if you get eliminated, you become a zombie. Get revenge. Next is if you want the sight to become misty. Same thing, it's just the 7th speed. Kill streak bonus, it says you get 10 damage is 10% with each kill, so then this one you get, instead of having big heads, you have small heads. Pull the plug, this one is if they have 3 shards and you don't like them and you have this, eliminate all their shard cards. Dibs, only destructives by your teams. Next is barrier destruction. The phase barriers on your side becomes destructible. Limbs are bulletproof. Stand up straight. Enemies can't crouch or slide. Squad master. Every time you crouch, increase your max health. Quick charge is faster. Long-term invested will just give you more shards every 7 seconds you're alive. Melee hit to anyone allies, so if you stab your own teammate, you get health like this. So you just heal yourself. Sprint fire, hip fire doesn't interrupt when you're running. Guess who will duplicate enemies. Melon ring will get a throwable melon and make enemies slip, and here you go. That's you funny. Reaper sight, this one's scary. So basically I'll let you use this. That goes through walls, so be careful if they have this. Next is lifesaver. This is, you can revive them once if they die. This one gives you health if you kill them. Vampire bullet, every time you hit someone, you steal their life. And then rate of fire is increased. Bigger bombs. Explorer range is 50% more. Scan reduction. Range of enemy scanning skills. So any skills they have is minus by 50%. Itchy trigger. I hate this one. Every 5 seconds, a random enemy is forced to use their trigger key button like this. This is why I was so confused why I was shooting when I was pressing the button. It just, like every 5 seconds, your gun will just shoot. Flashy projectiles release a flash on the first collision like this. And then this one will track enemies. Those things chase you. They really chase your enemy? Oh my god, that's annoying. That's pretty cool, but that's annoying. Toxic traps are just basically each allies can place a top trap. Physical delusion is automatically start defusing when the defenders are nearby. Hidden cameras. Treasures transform into video games you could look through. Once planted, the conversion is 20 seconds, so that just decreases it. Maximize overhealth, heals up to extra 25. Skill, Vampire, you steal 100% health. A Reaper appears behind an injured enemy, slipping anyone range, so like this. So hit him. The Reaper will appear and finish him off, and anyone around him. Well, not kill him, but damage them. This one is all weapons scan 1 extra use because you only use them 1 per game. Blast suit will damage taken at enemy explosions is reduced. Mini mags, enemy mag size of ammo, so you decrease their ammo. Security checks will have alarms on the doors of the maps. Smoke shield will heal people by staying in the smoke. We'll go skill treasure. Can drop items that replenish skills uses. A, man bane. So basically there'll be a barricade and you can't go there. Same thing for B. And then dropping your primary weapon generates a flashbang wave. I never use this. What? That's so good. Can you pick up the gun? Oh, you can't pick up the gun back, though. That's not good. Next one is Hard Rain. Water Shield. The Wind. Ally skills used once. Sense nearby enemies is alert. Rift expansion again makes the sight larger. Superhuman healing speed increase and provides a DR provided by skill. Time saving skill, using the skill reduce round time 1 second. Freestyle placement, attackers can plant the converter anywhere, but the converted time will be 40 seconds. That'll be added. Mission bound, you cannot die while planting the converter, which is nice. So if you're planting, you can't die. Actually pretty good. Super jump. You jump becomes super. When taking piercing damage, the enemy is forced to crouch or just crab walk. Tick tick, after 1 minute, disable all target sites. Converting can no longer be planted. Airborne Justice, higher fire rate, reload speed. Nerf A site, nerf B, which is just reducing cover. Relocating, defenders can relocate target sites until converter is planted. Band-Aid is again a small amount of HP. Headache Vision is again headshots explodes all your enemies. Orange Detection, explode the gadgets for 2 seconds. Information will ping remaining enemies. Full Moon is again werewolf powers. Two-way portals. Hold the pass, we can stand on the bridge. Drains on the map of dry. Enemies are exposed when sustaining ongoing damage. Peachtree, dropping your primary 70% damage reduced. Close range damage at close range. Time to snipe. High ground damage is increased. Swift support, teleport to a teammate's side. Deadly rewind, your last few bullets sit back into your gun when reloading. Weapon morph, so basically you drop a weapon and it becomes a turret. Toy trap is minus 50 damage. Traps and mini traps, range 30. And finally healing at B, and that was 151 card. Until next time, make sure you keep changing those rules. Peace out.